Oh my god. I haven't made a YouTube video in a minute, so hey guys. Hey guys. Oh my god. Anywho, I want to talk about a lot of things. And when I say a lot of things, I want to talk about a lot of things, bitch. I want to talk about my boyfriend and the kind of relationship that I had, the kind of ideal relationship I had in my head, and how this relationship really changed a lot. Even like the way I think. Like this guy, oh my god. So this guy, his name is Ryan. DMing him after I started DMing him after I saw a few videos that he was making about me. And at first I was like, okay, I can kind of just come about this like a friend. I was like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. So that's what I did. I came at him like, chill and like just like talked and stuff. I just like talked to him and stuff, and yeah. And basically I was basically texting him for like a month, I think. And then my text messages get leaked by this girl that he was supposedly in a date with. Now listen, I didn't know about this girl. He said he had no girlfriend. When he was doing all that flirting with me, he said he had no girlfriend. Again, I wasn't really looking for a relationship. I did DM him as a friend, but I wasn't really looking for a relationship, like, at all. Those videos have been taken down. Thank God. Love them. But yeah. But yeah. Um. So I knew him for a year, but I never really tried to talk to him. Like he does like this stuff with his band and stuff, and he does stuff with like his band and stuff, and that's how he heard of me and I heard of him. I went viral a year back for or 2 years back, but I think it was really just a year back. A year back, well, no, 2 years back, I went very viral for a video I did. Um, for a live I did, I got shouted out by all different types of people. I got accused of wanting to blow up a school. I got accused of blowing up a school, and I was like, oh, alright. Um, people like I blew up like, so a lot of guys like me. I don't know. Don't, I don't, look at me. Don't, don't make me understand people. I don't know. I'm just an ugly little dumpling here, okay? Anywho, but I learned a lot from my past relationships, and I think with this relationship, I put a lot of the stress and hold onto those old relationships. And I can say he is teaching me a lot. I don't agree with some of the things he says, but he is teaching me a lot. I'm like, I feel like we're just really a listen type couple. Like, we literally just talk and listen to each other. And then sometimes we bump heads. Who salt did that be? But, yeah. I'm more like an outgoing, but like being by myself type of person. When I'm in a crowd full of people, I know how to thrive. I know how to bring the room alive. But sometimes when like I feel outshadowed, I just like sitting back, mind my business, not really fucking with anyone. Which I like being by myself, but I also like company too. Um, there's like a whole bunch of like things I want to talk about, but for now, I want to give you guys a little bit of dating advice. When it comes to having a boyfriend or just like a partner, period, I think it's very important to stay open minded and to always listen to each other. And if you get in arguments, personally, I will start the argument and I'll be in the complete wrong and I'll apologize. And then I will start the argument and he be in the complete wrong and I will still apologize. Okay? Don't ask me why. I think I'm really just really apologetic, but at the same time, I don't know. But I I was always taught to apologize after an argument, even if you did nothing wrong. I was taught that by my uncles. I was taught that by a lot of people. Oh my god, am I pretty? But I was taught that by like a lot of people. And I'm looking at myself, guys. But I was taught that by a lot of people. And it's nice to stay like honest and true with your partner. And that's what I really want from my relationship. I don't want to ever be scared of my other significant partner. And I do have rules for my boyfriend and my future husband. If my boyfriend will, who knows? But all jokes aside, I think it's so important to stay open and honest in a relationship. I mean, if you're wrong, you're wrong. Just get over it. Don't sit and fight over it for like days on end. If I would be dead ass. I'll be in the whole fucking right. I swear to God, this man will be so fucking wrong. And then he will make me so fucking guilty. He doesn't have to do anything. It's just my own stupid, selfish guilt. And I can't be mad at myself. Okay? Because I love him and I know I do. And when you really love somebody, you should really try and not just give up once. But I do have a rule, and it's the no hitting rule. I had it with like a lot of my boyfriends. None of them have broken so far. With some guys in the past, like I have a very smart mouth. Okay, let me be fair. I'm very sweet. I'm a cuddler. I love cuddles. I love watching movies, cuddling up. I love spending time with each other. I love going to little carnivals, going to roller coasters, going to all that stuff. I love doing everything coupley. I love going to like restaurants and walking through the park and swimming in a lake together. I'm not gonna tell y'all about that one. But uh yeah, I love all of that. I love all of it. being a good girlfriend is just not adding more weight onto your boyfriend. Like, it's that sounds so wrong. I mean, like, personally, like, being a good girlfriend is basically like, being a wife. I have been taught how to be a wife, but, like, can't talk about that yet. I might be wife ready, but y'all won't know in you. But I am a really quiet person. I don't know. I just I like joking around. I like talking to people. I'm like, when it comes down to business, I can be really fucking serious and like, "Arr!" And then when it comes to being serious and not business, I have a hard time because I never received that type of love, okay? I never had somebody that feels the way Ryan does. Like, he fucks with me and he toys with me and, like, he will hurt my feelings just to make me feel something, and it doesn't work. He knows. Like, he knows that shit don't work. Anyhow. But, yeah. I love, like, a lot of things. My biggest dream when I was a kid was to be an actor. And let me tell you, the actor that inspired me, it was actually a few, but it was Queen Latifah. Not gonna lie. I just seen like the things she done, and in watching them and just watching all that stuff and growing up, I watched a lot of YouTubers, and I think they really helped shape the person I am today, and I'm not gonna lie. Like the Ohana Adventures, I think they really helped shape a little bit of the person I was today. And a lot of people who pretend to know me is like kind of sad, because you people will pretend to know me just to slander my name, just to say something bad about me. I am the type of person who will put somebody else before me. Okay? I'm that type of person. I'm that person who will be, listen, my friends used to use me. Okay? 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 They used to like push me around, and I just let it happen because, I've been pushed around my whole life. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or not. What's normal to me is what I've been around my whole life. And I try to like just stay me. But when it comes to corruption and all this stuff, they're like, oh, I'm like, and I don't like, when it comes to relationships, one thing I cannot fucking stand is when a man who's interested in the girl wants to care about everything but what he should be caring about in a relationship. And that shit pisses me off more than fucking anything. I hate when a guy realizes you're interested in him, the first thing he's gonna be like is, oh, and when he figures out, I hate when a guy just constantly mentions their fucking dick. I said it. I mean, I'm not with you for sex. I can't just, that's not a relationship. Sex is not a relationship, and I agree with that shit. Because some people were like, oh, if I have sex with you, then you will shut up. Oh, if I have sex with you, then you'll do this. Oh, if I have sex with you, then you'll do that. Oh, if I have sex with you, oh, this sex. Oh my fucking God. Okay? That's how I feel about the shit. I'm like, a relationship isn't just about sex. If you two do not fucking like each other, oh my God, don't be with each other. I don't care how good the man's dick is. If you are not vibing as a couple, and as a couple you're really not fucking connecting, who gives a fuck about the dick? I mean, I'm not gonna be with somebody I don't want to be with. Okay? And I'm not gonna be with them just because their dick is big. But I wasn't dating the dick, I was dating the personality, but damn. But damn. That's all they fucking care about is fucking sex. And that's not a relationship. They're like, oh, if I end up being one of those couples on those TV shows who fuck at night, work all day, take care of kids, and never really talk, or when they do talk, they're only arguing or bickering about it. I don't want to fucking be that. The fuck? Like, that's so fucked up. But like, I don't want to be that. I want to not be that. Okay? My whole life, I wanted to be a singer, songwriter, actor. I tried songwriting when I was 15. I wrote a very long poem. Some people liked it. I lost it. It's in my Google Docs. Don't ask me where. But, there's a lot, actually. There is a lot, that goes into it. And, and I just wanted to say, I get shouted out by a lot of celebrities. I am an industry baby, but I've never really been in the public eye. I do have a lot of collections, though, so I've been taught it means something. um, yeah, but it's a lot. I mean, I will, if a guy wants to bring my appearance into something, I'll be like, I'm ugly. I will say it. I'll be like, I'm ugly. Why would you want me? Wait, I might be a boy. I'm a girl, but I will literally tell a guy that I'm not interested in, or someone who I just want to be friends with. I'll be like, I'm a boy. What's up, dude? But enough about that. Yes, I am share owner and creative ideal person of $1 Billion Island. You probably heard of it. Talking about that subject and getting into that, I am not a bomber. I don't care what these people show you. It is just a half a clip. Okay? I make phone calls. I know what y'all see. I know what y'all see. I know what y'all think. I'm not a bomber, okay? I never threatened to blow up a school. I never said I wanted to blow up a school. Unless it was for an acting job, but I'm not gonna tell y'all about that. But there was phone calls and a lot of stuff. People like recording what I'm saying. They won't even be in the room with me. These walls are thin. So apparently you can record what you hear, and they don't even have to be in the room. So these people will go, since they know that, these people will take advantage of that and go so far to pretend like the person they're recording is talking to them. And honestly, personally, I think that's a goddamn shame. That you thought that you were a part of a conversation that in a room that you weren't even in. You thought you could vouch for what you heard, but you didn't even know if I was on the phone or not. How can you vouch for something you weren't even there for? You people weren't there. You people weren't in the room. You don't know a damn thing I was doing. And that is the truth. You know? That is the truth. These people recorded conversations, edit from my house, edit them. It did seem like I was in a room talking to them. I have no idea who these people are or why they keep trying to pretend they're a part of a conversation in a room that they're not even in. I can't stand people who do that shit. You are breaking someone's privacy for your own personal gain. You want to count, oh, and this is how they try to put it to the public, and that's what pissed me off even more. You people lied and said, oh, well, you threatened to blow up a school. Oh, she lied and said she wanted to blow up a school. Who? First of all, who told y'all that? Because it sure the fuck wasn't me. You don't even know me, and you mentioned this a shit ton of times. But you're supposed to know what I meant by something in a room you weren't in. Y'all, like, what? You don't even know me. And you made that make sense to people? You don't even know me. I have never talked to anyone through a wall. How the fuck do you talk to people through walls? Please explain. Please explain. Sometimes I be in a room talking to myself about some weird shit. Something, I would get off the internet and just start talking. I'm like, the fuck? This has happened to me like 3 times. No, this has been happening to me for like 3 years. It happened in Ohio. Some people, I don't know, they just randomly started saying that I threatened to blow up a school in Ohio. I don't even know. And then they said, oh, I had this birth condition. These people told me that they could hear my thoughts and that my thoughts were directed at them. Now, even if you could hear my thoughts, they are personal, private thoughts because, like you said, thoughts. I'm just saying. And the ironic thing is, I've never dealt with any of that. And people are like, oh, she's been dealing with it since Cincinnati. No, I haven't. I dealt with it in that city once and never again, because that shit isn't normal. That shit is normal. And then people randomly just imagine just sitting, being quiet, and then one person just starts yelling at you. Imagine people just saying random shit to you. Yeah, that's what I've been dealing with for 3 years. You people fucked up my life. I couldn't even get an acting job. Some people said they wouldn't even hire me because of what these people have been saying about me. I tried to explain to them, but they're like, no. I'm a famous fan. Anyhow, but yeah. People just don't care to tear my life apart for their own happiness. And it's starting to show. I'm like, for 3 years straight, people have been fucking up my life just because they wanted to. They've been doing anything and everything to me just because they want to. They didn't care. They didn't care. Just like when they made these accusations against me. They didn't care how it made me look. They didn't go to the police. They went straight to the internet. They knew what they were doing. Because why did you go to the internet before you went to the police? These children, in a span of a month, destroyed everything I just got back. That's a lie. Not even a fucking month. A week. A day. Let's count a day. After clearing up the rumors from Cincinnati and Arlington, that I spent back to back to back fixing. I fixed that. To the point where it was all on my fucking feed. It's all I ever heard. Oh, she's a bomber. Oh, she's gonna blow up that school. She's gonna blow up that school. And no matter how many times they're like, oh, well, these people said, you're talking about the same people who raped and tried to murder me in the school or in who are behind bars to this day. Because they were arrested for what they did to me. Those are the people you victimized. Nothing you people did was okay or made sense. None of that shit that y'all kept trying to say, y'all heard what the fuck I said. And you heard that they lost. It was corruption. No one should have believed her. You know how much shit happened to me? Do you realize because of what those people did and why I was never arrested for something, once again, I tell you, I never fucking did. But that's a rumor y'all wanted to keep going. Knowing the truth. You did that shit knowing the truth. And y'all wanted to keep playing it like it was a game. And then y'all wanted to find other reasons to hate somebody you don't know because you were jealous. To the point where you even try to take my fame away from me. You're paying people to give you information. You're refusing to follow me, but you will follow someone posting about me. To the point where you crossed the line to where you were like, oh, well, she said that they could record her. Once again, who are these people? And how do I give permission to people who are not even a part of a conversation? That is inside a house. How did I give them permission? Well, there's a recording of you saying this. Where? Well, you were in... Right. I was in my house. You know, these motherfuckers try to claim they knew everything. Listen, I was on the phone. And I was also reading some text messages. And you know, they took a conversation and put it on the internet. And I got yelled at my friend. And I told her, shut the fuck up, because they think it's me anyway, bitch. Y'all mad. Because y'all gonna get caught. You know how much shit I'm going through? I'm living with a bitch who got me raped. And then told me about it. To lie to my face when I confront her about the shit she's been talking about. She tried to play me like I was some dumb retarded bitch. And told me that everything that she never said that, and that everything was in my motherfucking head. And then the retarded bitch thought that we were still cool. Bitch, you busted in my room. Let some strange ass man in it. And as I was screaming for help and telling you to call the cops, you start making cool ass weird jokes. And then you show my niece. You take my niece up out the crib and showed her what you do. And then I hear her in there talking. She's like, Mommy, would you ever let me get raped? A 1-year-old, bitch. A 1-year-old. We's not cool. I don't know why you thinks we ours. I don't know why you think we are. If I wanted to blow up a school, I wouldn't wait 3 years. If I wanted to blow up a school, I wouldn't wait. First of all. But this bitch, after telling me that she let all these people in this house to rape me, and then she tried to kick me out. And then she told people that she threatened to kick me out. She said that she was gonna kick me out. I'm like, first of all, she said that, but I don't know who the fuck she was talking to because she never said that to me. I didn't realize she was talking to me until she told other people. Because, bitch, we were in a room smoking, talking, having fun, and then this bitch does the most randomest, craziest shit, bitch. Randomest, craziest shit. This bitch pretends, bitch psychotic. She attacks me randomly. Like, she would randomly start attacking me and saying weird, terrible, cruel ass shit to me. I don't even know what this bitch's problem is. She's like, oh my god, she's taking over my child. She's trying to turn my child against me. You know, she told people this. That I turned her child that she treats against her. Oh, she's taking over my child. She's trying to tell me what to. Bitch, if you would do what you're actually supposed. Because some of the shit this bitch does, no parent should be fucking doing. Some of this shit this bitch says, she shouldn't be saying. Oh, and then you try to pass it off as a joke. Honey, none of that shit's funny. How is telling somebody you let them get raped funny? Like, this bitch is so twisted in mind, I don't even think she realizes this shit. They cuckoo crazy people outside. I'm sorry if they get picked up. I got some light ass neighbors. I keep calling the po-po. They keep harassing me. They be yelling outside. I should try to record them. They're not talking to me because they can't do that. But they do pretend like I'm outside with them. And they do pretend like they're talking to me. They're definitely Delilah. Anyhow. I don't know if, like, y'all heard shit like that. But if you did, that's why. I got delusional ass neighbors who think anything and everything that's said in this house is directed to them. Yeah. This bitch has done so much shit. I give this bitch $300. She told people I was living here rent free. She hasn't paid rent in 2 months. She gets a check on her own. But I'm not being used. This bitch thinks I'm supposed to clean her. I'm supposed to be her housemaid. Then she made jokes and say I was the designated nanny. Since this child was 2 months old, I've been watching. Since this child was 2 months old, I've been watching. This bitch she think I'm the cause. She called her child a nigger, and not in the good way. Y'all think I'm joking? This bitch is so fucking manipulative. I think she's used to getting away with it. And you know what she would throw up in your face? Oh, I'm pregnant. See, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I can be this way. I'm pregnant. You know what this bitch told me when she wasn't pregnant? When I'm pregnant, I could be as rude as I want to people and they can't do shit about it. Because they just think it's the pregnancy. Nobody's like that when they pregnant. I've been around pregnant people. They don't get that vicious. Where they're saying cruel ass shit that no one should say to anybody. The bitch thinks she better than everybody. She thinks she's all that and a bag of fucking chips. The bitch has bragging rights no one should be bragging about. The bitch is proud of shit she shouldn't be. You know, this bitch try to raise monies like a thug. Has her doing all that shit you should never have your child fucking doing. As a parent, you're supposed to want more for your child, not less. Your child should never be your fucking competition. As a fucking child. I sure did call the bitch CPS case. She crossed the motherfucking line. Bitch, I won't hurt you. I'll report your ass for everything that's true. Cause I ain't got to lie to your ass. I ain't gotta lie on your ass. That's something I ain't gotta do. I ain't gotta lie on your ass. Like you have to lie on me. Bitch, you told me. Bitch, you lied. Correction. Bitch. I'm in the kitchen, bitch. This retarded bitch is in the living room talking to her mom. And I overhear it. And she says, this bitch, she's trying to accuse me. And the funny thing is I predicted this bitch was gonna do it. You know why I predicted it? Because her and her family already talked about it. And her family was already trying to get famous. And they were talking about a shit ton of money if they can get a shit ton of money for being a witness, for turning me in the thousands. And I was like, damn, I thought we were friends. I thought we were friends. This bitch doesn't realize how much that hurt me. As much as we've been bonding, talking, getting to know each other, I would have thought that you would have got to understand what type of person I was. Damn, she watched me go through one of my breakups. And it was a bad breakup, too. But this bitch decided to set me up from the get-go, and she's doing all this shit that she thinks that I don't know about. But bitch, you can't do shit without me knowing about it. I even know what you're doing when you're out in public, honey. I know everything you say when you're on the bus, when you're in Walmart, when you're in the stores. So y'all want to keep trying to take shit from me, and y'all thought I was just supposed to deal with it. You wanted to keep trying to do under my shit behind my back. You thought that you could set me up, do it behind my back, and betrayed me. See, I thought we were friends, huh? Bitch, I thought we were friends. I treated you good. Bitch, I give you extra money for your kid. I buy your kid shit too. And I buy you shit. And I put laundry and shit up in here. And dish detergent and garbage bags. When you're someone who helps you. And you did something like that to me? I hope your kids do get taken away, bitch. And they are probably gonna wait until you have the twins. They probably are. She could barely take care of one child. She's talking about getting rid of her child and she only has one child. She's talking about it's too much and she only has one child. She's talking about, I can't do this anymore. No one, da-da-da-da-da-da. What the fuck is she gonna do with 3? And you wanna know, this, my niece, they used to push her on me all the time when they got sick of her. I used to have her for hours. And then they would come get me. And the only person who had this child besides me was my brother. They constantly push this child on me. And now I'm doing too much? Now I'm trying to take your child? And you want to keep doing the same shit you've been doing? Bitch, I don't care if you're pregnant or not. That doesn't give you the right to do that shit that you doing. Oh, I can hear what you're... Okay, in. Learn to mind your business and your feelings won't get hurt. Don't tell me that you're spying on me, bitch. You weird fuck. Why do you think I want to know that you up in my business? Why did you think I needed to know that shit? Don't you know how to mind your business? You want to spy on a private conversation and then get mad at what the fuck you heard? You might as well just kept the shit to yourself. You really thought that you could control a damn thing. Oh, she's telling everybody this. She's telling... First of all, who the fuck was in the room for me to be telling you it? You were in the room. How the fuck did I tell you? You could say, well, I heard this be said in that room. But one thing you can't fucking say, and what y'all been saying, is that I told you. Or that I was speaking to you. You are making your neighbors so fucking miserable that they purposely fuck with you. She fucking terrorizes her neighbors. Banging on the walls, talking to them through the walls. I don't understand how that shit works. But these neighbors, they do be trying to talk. I heard them have a conversation through the wall before. That's some crazy ass shit. I have never fucking seen that shit ever before. Never fucking seen that shit before. They will be arguing, bickering. I'm like, the fuck? That's unnormal. That's not normal. This bitch has been driving everyone fucking around her. Her own mother betrays her, but then loves her. And you know, she will sit. I have sat and listened to them argue before. She has a woman that she despises living with her to rub shit in her face. And I had to constantly remind this bitch, well, your mother got her children taken away, so you have not a right example of what you're doing. She's like, well, my mother did this to me, and you were in foster care. You got taken away. What made you think any of her parenting was right if you got taken away? This bitch terrorizes her neighbors so much that they thought that I was just like the bitch. No, I'm not like that crazy bitch. That bitch Lulu. That bitch is so crazy. I thought I seemed crazy till I met that bitch. That bitch is Lulu. She the Lulu. She Lulu, the Lulu. 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 Bitch crazy. Mentally unstable. Cuckoo. This bitch used to have she actually ended up rubbing off on me. This bitch would have conversations to herself out loud in front of you. This bitch would do like random shit, say random shit. Like she rubbed off on me. I used to not do that shit, but then I did, and then I realized, damn, this crazy bitch is rubbing off on me. I need to get back to my peeps. And then I went to a family reunion. Got a recap on how my life is really supposed to be. The fuck? But I've never talked to someone through a wall. Only if you could communicate like that. I don't know, that's just impossible. No, that's impossible. I've seen it happen, I still don't believe it. There's just something really weird and unnatural about that shit. Really weird. Oh. Nobody calls me Jacqueline. My name is Jackie. I would prefer you call me Jackie. I hate Jacqueline. Look, that's why every time I make like a phone call or like a partner's business call, I have to be like, hello, my name is Jacqueline Nicole Burton. You can call me Jackie. Here's my situation. Yeah. It's like that. Oh, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Yeah. Um, I'm usually I love dancing. If I had $75 billion, you know what I'd do? I would buy a studio, not a studio, but a music. I'll buy a house. In this house, it'll have a music room, a dance room, a office, a pool, an inside pool, bitch. With a jacuzzi, bitch. Okay. A gym, a bed, a master's bedroom with 4 guest rooms. I would have like, and then what I was thinking is having my own, what's it called? Having my own, business. I really wanted to start my own business. I think I wanted like a clothing line or a jewelry line. I would even create a shoe line because I feel like a lot of people would really wear my shoes and stuff and would like my clothes designs. So yeah. Um I I feel like that. So that looks so weird. Um I love doing all types of stuff. I think I would do rock climbing. I'm a very adventurous person. If anything naturey, I love to do. Okay, I would. When it comes to being in the nature, I will get my hands dirty. Okay, I love getting my hands dirty in the nature. I love climbing. I love hiking. I love everything. I love camping. Oh my god. Glamping is for losers, but one day, hopefully, I pray that I'll be rich enough to glamp. Fingers crossed. um, I don't like, how do I put it? I don't like breaking promises. And I don't like lying. And I don't like not able to do something. I hope life with Ryan is full of happiness and cheerfulness. Ryan's a dog person, so am I. I hope we get like a golden retriever, not a golden retriever, a Doberman Pinscher, or one of those firefighter dogs. Okay, I want a giant ass dog. Okay, okay, I want like a giant baby. Okay, but I want a Doberman Pinscher because my aunt used to have a Doberman Pinscher. My great aunt used to have a Doberman Pinscher, and oh my god, I loved him, but he died of old age, and I never got to say goodbye. But he was like the sweetest, biggest dog, and he was so kind, and I really just want to get another dog like it. I name it T. um, I want to get tattoos of my grandpa. I don't know. It's supposed. I think I either want it like here or like here, but or like here, and it's gonna be a tree branch, like a tree branch. Just imagine, like a tree branch with a butterfly on it, and it's gonna be like a white butterfly because my papa had a white cat, but I don't want a cat on my body. So for my papa's tattoo, I was going to get a butterfly, a white one. And for my grandma's tattoo, my mother's mom, I was going to get a purple butterfly. And like it will just symbolize like, I don't know, peace because they're resting at peace. But yeah, it's like something I really wanted. If I could do any surgery to my body, probably be these little flappy flaps. I can't stand them. If I had nails, I wouldn't get them that long because you know. If I were to do any hairstyle, it would probably be goddess braids or lady locks. But it would probably be goddess braids because I really like goddess braids. My skin glows with them because I'm light skin and I look really pretty. I can't wear makeup. I'm actually allergic to it. Some people really don't know that though. I'm allergic, like severe. I'll have like this face will not be this clear. Okay? It'll be not this clear. I'll have a big like black mark right here, a big black mark right there. Oh my god. My favorite thing to do in the world is probably skating. I love to roller skate. When I get on roller skates and I skate, but yeah. Yeah. I'm hiring. If this lawsuit does work out, I want to hire a few people, but I'll pay them like really good. But I want to donate to a lot of people. I want to like help a lot of people, but I really want to be really selfish too, and do like a lot of shit. But if like I want to hire private chefs and have really good cuisine cooked for my family. I want to have like a manor. I don't want to have like a hotel. I want to have like a manor and have like butlers and real chefs and pay them like really good. It's like cook all this good food. I want to have a house with 12 bedrooms and no 15 bedrooms, invite all types of people and just have really fucking fun. I have so many dreams and passions. People just like fucking my life up and painting me as a bad guy. I love I love being there for my friends. Like if my friends need me or need someone to talk to, they know that they could come to me and it will stay between me and them. My friends know that they can come to me for anything and talk to me about anything, and I'll give them my best opinion that I could give them and give them the help that I need because when it came to my uncles and stuff and my aunts, that's what type of people they were to me. So that's the type of person I'm going to be to like other people. So yeah. Everything isn't about money, but in the same concept it is. When you do something, you have to be in good morals about it. It just can't be about money. You have to be in really good morals about everything that's gonna happen. I have been through a lot of racism, and a lot of people have been shocked because they're like, "You're so light skinned. Oh my god." I had this black woman tell me the true story of why some black women will date mixed or white men, and it's to guide safety and to give more to their children. Um, that was the original, like, our people, the people who came before us, that was their original goal for us. Because these people painted a picture so vague that it burned through so much of our skin. And thinking about like what these people went through just to give our freedom to this day what it is, and to realize that a lot of it hasn't changed and a lot of it has, and oh my god. But to realize how much like things have changed and like what it is, it's like crazy. I think about a lot of shit that has been said to me. I think of a lot of shit I've heard. I think and talk about a lot of some shit. But yeah. But I'm glad we're at a standpoint to where not everybody is racist. Not everybody is a bad person. Not everybody is. We're all just fighting for something, you know? And it's scary to know that someone would hate my child just because of their skin color. And my mom never had that problem with me. And to like, there's just so much to think about when you think about having kids with somebody and settling down. And black women sometimes would purposely have sex with white men, or aka nigger lovers, to preside a new life for their child. Everything that these women did was to help their future children. And like, just thinking about that brings tears to my eyes. I'm like, it's everything I aspire to be. These women sacrificed and did so much for even the men, but these women sacrificed so much and did so much to make sure that we were where we are today. And yes, but to be honest, it could be a lot worse. I mean, slavery is not going on anymore. Just a shit ton of racism. And not all cops are bad, so why must we hate them all? just because it's a black cop doesn't mean it's a good cop. And a lot of other things. There's a concept of Black Lives Matter in the whole movement. It's powerful. It's supposed to persuade you to do good and do better and not be like our ancestors were in the past. It's basically saying we need to grow into something completely different, and the racism needs to just stop because we are all the same and the color of our skin should not matter. We all bleed the same blood. We all breathe. We all have what everyone else has. Ooh, that was a lot. But you get what I'm trying to say. I have dibbled and dabbled in a lot of different countries and cultures. And when I was a kid, that's all I wanted to know. I was so fucking curious about the world that I learned about every continent, country. I learned about the people. I learned about everything. I learned that different languages sound way different than other languages. And if you listen to a language long enough, you might actually pick it up on complete accident, which is so fucking cool, by the way, because I never knew I could do that. Like, oh my god. And it is just amazing to think about. I wanted to make an impact and change the world just like all those people did. I want to be something great. I want so much for so many different reasons. And I hope you guys got to learn a little bit about me. But I think I'm gonna cut it because it's already an hour. Oh my god. It's already an hour. I've been talking for a fucking hour to you guys. But I am so happy and so blessed to have the people I do in my life. I have made a lot of friends and a lot of allies along the way, but I've also made a lot of enemies. And I think you people who do follow me and do keep supporting, I know that there's a lot of people screwing me over, and I know there's a lot of things screwing me over, and I know you're praying for me. Please keep all the prayers. But yeah. There's only so much you can do to try to stop bad people from doing bad things to you. And corruption is no stranger to me. I've seen it, I've been through it. No one should ever adapt to corruption, but in this world, in this economy, things aren't fair. You know? People lie, people backstab, people pretend. I pray and I hope that the people there's this officer, I called him. Apparently, he got me a lawyer. Some of this stuff is on the internet. I don't know if any of it's true, but this is what I heard. I want to believe that there's more good cops like him out there, and people who help people like that. I think there's a lot of confusion and a lot of I'm used to bad things happening to me. But for good things to happen, bad things have to happen too. I love you, butterflies. Fly free. Be happy. From me to you. I love you, twins.